Welcome to the tutorial on how to search for course offerings in MyCedarCrest. To begin, go to my.cedarcrest.edu. Look for the Course Offerings section. Click on Course Search. This screen provides options for narrowing down your search. However, it is only recommended that you update 2 fields on this screen so that you do not inadvertently exclude courses from your search. The first field to update is Term. By default, this field is set to the most current semester. Click on the drop-down menu and select the semester for which you would like to review course offerings. Notice that there are several options for each major term. This screen lists the terms that may appear in this menu. The second field to update is Department. This label is slightly deceiving because you cannot, for example, select Business Administration and receive a list of all the courses offered in that department. The options in this drop-down menu represent course code prefixes and not the actual department. For this example, I'm going to select Psychology. It is not recommended that you make any other selections on this screen. Simply scroll to the bottom of the page and click Search. You will receive a list of courses being offered in the upcoming term. This page displays several details about each course. We'll focus on this course as an example and review each column of information. First is the course code column. Course codes indicate several details. The 3-letter abbreviation indicates the course discipline. In this case, PSY stands for Psychology. Next is the course number. So, in this case, the course is Psych 230. The higher the course number, the more advanced the course. The 2-digit section number indicates several details. First, there may be more than one section of a course offered in a single semester. For example, there are 2 sections of Psych 230 in this term. The section numbers distinguish between the courses. Course numbers also indicate additional details. This chart lists the section numbers and their meanings. There are a few important points to note here. First, the section number indicates a variety of formats for class meetings, including day, evening, online, hybrid, weekend, and accelerated. Second, section numbers indicate which courses are restricted to students in the School of Adult and Graduate Education, or SAGE. Both SAGE and traditional students can register for section numbers that are labeled Open to All. The last number in the course code indicates the course type. This number may be a 1, which indicates a lab, a 2, which indicates a lecture, or a 3, which indicates a recitation. Moving to the right, the next column lists the full name of the course. Next, the course instructor is listed, but please note that this information is subject to change. The Seats Open column shows how many seats are still available in the course. In this instance, there is 1 seat left out of 24 seats total. The Seats Open column relates to the Status column, which will state open if there are seats available and full if no seats remain in the course. This column may also state waitlisted if the class is full and other students have added themselves to the course wait list. The Schedule column provides details about course meetings. Online courses are indicated by the description CedarCrest College off campus. However, in-person classes have further details listed. First is the day or days of the week when the course meets. Here is a full list of abbreviations for the days of the week. Take special note that T stands for Tuesday and R stands for Thursday. If TR is listed in the schedule column, this means that the class meets on both Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also take note of the weekend abbreviations. S stands for Saturday, U stands for Sunday, and SU stands for a class that meets both Saturdays and Sundays. After the class meeting days is the course meeting time. This column also includes the building and room number for the course meetings. Please note that this information is subject to change. The next column lists the number of credits for each course. Last, the begin date and end date columns provide the dates of the first and last day of class. Further details can be found for each course by clicking on the course code. Much of the information here is repeated from the previous screen, but there are also many other details included. First, by clicking on the blue information icon next to the instructor's name, you can receive the instructor's email address and office hours if provided. Also on this page, you will see clearly stated the course type. In this case, the class is 100% on-site or in person. This field may also state 100% online or 50% hybrid online. This page also includes the course's liberal arts curriculum or LAC designation. If the course does not count for an LAC requirement, this field will be blank. However, if the course does count for an LAC requirement, a code will appear in this field. This chart provides a list of all the LAC codes and the corresponding LAC designations. If the course has any prerequisites, this message will appear. Click on the link to view the prerequisites. For this course, the prerequisite is Psych 100. Click on Course Details to return to the previous screen. In the Notes section, there may be specific information about class meeting dates. For this accelerated weekend course, the class meeting dates are listed. Alternative weekend dates are also listed in the case of inclement weather. Last, the course description provides an overview of the course content. If you would like to search for additional courses, click on the Back button. You can continue to review the list of courses on this page, or click on Search Again to search for more course offerings. This concludes the video on how to search for course offerings in MyCedarCrest. If you have any questions about this process, please contact your academic advisor or academic services.